Hey guys, welcome back to Hanging with the Kiddos Creative Creations. I'm Latoya, and in today's video, we're going to be working over on Canva, and we're going to be creating custom wrappers for the 2-ounce cotton candy tubes. You can find them at Walmart and Sam's. These are going to have to be printed out on a legal size sheet of paper, which is 8 by 5 by 14 inches. So make sure you have the right size sheet of paper, and also make sure your printer is able to print legal size documents. So if you're interested in learning how to create your own custom party favors for the cotton candy tubes, make sure you watch the video to the end. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so to get started, if you don't have access to the template already, you can click the link in the description box down below to head on over to my website to grab the template. Once you have access to the template, you're going to come to this page and you want to select Use Template. Alright, so once your blank template pulls up, you're going to see your cotton candy wrapper template outline. And you want to make sure that all of your design elements that you add stay within this gray area of the template wrapper. You can head on over to your Upload tab and upload all of the clip arts and images you may want to use in your design. If you have Canva Pro, you can save your different clip arts and images in different folders to help you keep them organized. But if you don't have Canva Pro, you can find everything you just uploaded under the Uploads tab. To add text, you will select the Text tab, select one of these options, click Backspace, and start typing in your text. To change the font style, you will select the text, click here, and select a new font to use. All of the fonts are free to use except for the ones that has a gray crown on side of it. Alright, to change your font color, you will select your text, click the Text Color tab, and you can change the color. To increase the size, you can select here to increase the size of your text. Canva has added a lot of new features for your text. You can click Effects. You can add a shadow behind your text. You can click here to change the shadow color. If you don't want any effects, you can just select none. I also wanted to show you that Canva has added the option to curve your text. Just scroll down to Shape and select Curve. Next, I wanted to show you another way that you can add an image to your background. Select your image that you want to use. You want to resize this image to cover your wrapper on both ends. Once it's covering both ends, you want to go up to the Position tab with your image still selected. Go up to the Position tab and you want to push that image back. The only difference is if you decide that you wanted to use a different image or you wanted to use a solid color, you will now actually, instead of clicking up here to change it, you actually have to click the template itself, the white area, click the Position tab, and you want to send it all the way to the back, and that's going to bring forth that image that we use. And from here you can delete it. Now you can click the gray area, and now you can change it to a solid color. Just wanted to remind you that this wrapper cannot be printed out on regular 8x5 by 11 paper. It's larger than that. It has to be printed out on a legal size sheet of paper, which is 8x5 by 14. So you want to make sure you have the right size paper. And if you're printing from home, you want to make sure that your printer can print legal size documents. As you can see, I have already added a nutrition facts birthday label for you. And I already added some thank you text. You can just simply click on this text to change it. If you didn't want to use the birthday facts label, you can click on it and delete it. And if you have your own label, you can upload it just like you would upload any other image. Alright guys, this is my favorite part. I'm about to quickly create a design. I'm going to print and I'm going to assemble the cotton candy wrappers for you all. If you're finding this video helpful so far, give it a big thumbs up. Alright, next we're going to create the labels for our lids. If I wanted to use an image for my lid, I would select the image and I would drag and drop it into the frame here. Now, if I wanted to add anything additional, I would have to select my label, head over to the lock tab and lock it, because if I don't lock it, and if I wanted to add this little girl here, I'm going to size her down. If I go to add this to my label, it's going to replace the image that I used before. So in order to prevent that, first you need to select your label, lock it. Now you can resize this little girl, and now you can add her to the label. You can add text. Okay, now let's say if you're happy with this label, what you can do now, you can unlock your lid. You can highlight everything and group it together. And if you want both your lids to be the same, you can just make a duplicate copy and move it over here. So now you don't have to go through the steps of creating the same lid all over again. Now let's say instead of a background color, you just wanted to use a solid color. So what you'll do, you'll select your circle, you'll head over to your color tab. Now you can select a new color. Okay, and you can do the same thing over here, or you can just delete this. If you're happy with this, highlight everything once again, group it together, make a duplicate copy, and just move it over. So when you get ready to print it, once you select your printer, you want to make sure your printer page size is set correctly. If you don't normally print legal size documents, you're going to have to go into your printer settings and adjust the page size. You want to make sure it says legal size, and that's going to be 8x5 by 14. Also, if you're printing on glossy paper, you're going to want to go in and adjust your printer settings for the type of paper that you're using. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching the video to the end. I hope you all found the video helpful. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and drop me a comment down below. You can find the link to the template and the materials that I use to assemble the wrappers in the description box down below. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I post more videos. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time. Bye.